Okay, hello. Welcome to the Sunday Night Football recap. Steelers, Jets. Jets lose big time to the Steelers 37-15. They were somehow underdogs in this game. They cover the spread, win outright. What a beatdown. What were your guys' thoughts on the game?
Pennsylvania.
One quick note that I heard from the guys commentating on this game, the officiating staff, the zebras that were playing, every time this group of zebras are together, the home team has only won once. Make it twice.
Wow. That's a good stat to know if you're betting on the game.
Yeah. And some of those calls that were made or not made,
Right.
Come on, guys. A blind man could see some of that.
There were some big plays made by the Steelers. Russell Wilson was throwing those little lollipop throws, and they were making those big catches,
He looked like he was throwing it away a couple of times there in the beginning there. He looked so shaky. Oh.
Yeah.
They win, so.
But if you notice the difference between Fields, how he throws, and Wilson's, Fields were more bullets. Wilson can get that high moon ball up, so it just floats in. Because you saw some of the catches Pickens made. Some of the other, come on, those were plays. If they tried to do a bullet like Fields, that's picked off, gone the other way. So
contrasting styles for sure.
A win's a win. I'm not going to play just in the beginning there. I'm like, oh God, here we go. But in the end.
So Jets will be facing New England next week, and Steelers will be hosting the Giants. So Steelers' schedule gets easier. On Monday night, another
week 9 is our bye week. So.
Okay, well, that's after next week. So you got Monday night game, and then you got 13 days off. So perfect.
Hey, my lucky number.
Steelers. Paul's lucky number. What were your thoughts on the Jets today, there, Jer?
I knew right away when they were favored. It's like, well, come on, just add Devontae. He got his 30 yards and his few catches, but it's going to take some time. They've been apart for a while, and if your defense can't stop anything, what are you going to do, right? Pittsburgh did kick a few field goals, but in the end, 37 points, that's a lot of points. Like if, a lot of people had the under. So.
There were some untimely turnovers, right? Whenever the Jets were getting over midfield, they'd either throw a pick or fumble, and TJ Watt was being TJ Watt as usual. And I'm sure you were loving every second of that, Paul.
I like to hear was seeing Joey Porter doing his business. Now, of course, it's Joey Porter Jr., but hey, Joey Porter.
The lineage is there, Paul. And then we had a big interception from Beanie Man.
Oh, man, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
He tips it, bounces off the guy's head, comes right back to him, and he damn near runs it in for a pick six. I'm like,
I think that was the backbreaker because Jets were driving a little bit, and then but it was just the big plays. They just stabbed him right in the heart, and Jets they kind of quit at the end there. You could tell they were beaten and broken, and Steelers just went ground and pound, and it was black and blue the way Paul likes it from his Steelers. So. Paul's a happy man.
Funny thing, wait for the crazy happy dance, guys. But one thing I did get a kick out of it was Jefferson, who caught that one touchdown, that one slant pass. His dad works for the Steelers. So what does he do? Look, Dad, look what I got.
Wow. Was he in the crowd?
That was funny.
Oh, okay.
His dad works for the Jets. He's on the Jets coaching staff. That's why he went to the Jets and showed his dad, look, Dad, look what I caught.
I'm sure the dad's got mixed feelings on that one. So,
yeah.
Yeah, that was a tale of two halves. So Steelers moved to 5-2. They are, I believe, will be tied with Baltimore if Baltimore wins tomorrow. And Jets moved to 2-5. What are the Dolphins? Aren't they like 2-5 as well? Or
Yeah.
I think they are. So, wow, this might be a tank season after all. You never know.
The weak teams are definitely rearing their ugly heads now. There's definitely some separation going on now, a top, a bottom, and a middle. And yeah,
There is. But also look at the schedules of the teams, right? Like Cincinnati had a really tough schedule in the beginning, and now it's getting easier. And
I think they might pull it off. Set a record.
I think it's all about matchups, right? Every week is a different matchup. Every team is a different. Like, unless it's a divisional game, like you don't know these teams. You don't know their playbooks. You don't know their tendencies. So it's just all about matchups. But it's a week-to-week league, and
that's why
you
watch
besides Kansas City, like what other team out there is really like maybe Detroit? They've looked pretty good, but other than that, no one's really looked that great. Like everyone's has their flaws here and there. So it's a wide open league. There's a lot of parity, and we got doubleheader on Monday night. Recap coming up. Any thoughts on those games?
Yeah, Tampa's been a little Jekyll and Hyde too at times, dropping a 50 burger on the Saints and then, losing to Denver and, week one, taking down a Washington team that no one knew how good they were yet.
Right.
But they're at home. It's Monday night. You got to think they're going to keep it,
Somewhat close.
Yeah.
Close. I mean,
maybe lose by a touchdown.
I'm looking at the over in that game because Tampa's been an over machine. They're just like it's been 30 to 25 games all day for them. So, and we know Baltimore is just going downhill. So, I usually don't play overs in primetime games, but I might take a peek at that. And then Arizona and Chargers. That game still befuddles me, but I have Arizona plus 8.5 to finish teaser. So.
It's Arizona's defense, really, right? If they don't show up, it's going to be a long night.
Chargers are kind of like Denver in the sense that they're like a slow, methodical offense. So unless they get big plays, they're not going to score on you rapidly, right? They're going to go up and down the field and dink and dunk. So that's kind of the thing I like about them when they get big spreads. That there's a chance there. But any final thoughts for you on 37-15 beatdown there, Paul, from your Steelers playing Steelers football? Uh-oh. There he goes. Ball's going wild. Love it.
Hey, I'm a Steelers fan. My team won.
So, his Lions won last night. His Steelers won tonight. He's dancing.
Canucks too? Now it's Canucks turn, Paul.
Oh, yeah. It's the trifecta. Vernon Adams Jr. came in there and pitched a gem of a game. Defense
looks like
3 points.
The Canucks get a shutout, and the Steelers basically told the Jet, no more points for you. They shut them down in the second half. Nothing.
You could have done a 3-game parlay with that, Paul, and got a nice little payout with the Steelers, BC Lions, and Vancouver Canucks. And,
that would have been huge. That would have been plus 100 at least.
Now I tell you, I know. Now I tell you.
Yeah, now you tell me. Jeez.
It looks like Paul will be joining us. Man. It looks like Paul will be joining us next Monday night for the Giants and Steelers game, primetime game. So look for more of Paul's dances. If the Steelers win, and if the Steelers do not win, then things might be a little different. Things might be a little different, but let's wrap it up here, and we'll see everyone next time on S&S Pigskin Picks. Later, y'all.